Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I have a challenge for myself today. I was at my supermarket and the butcher was standing there marking down these little 3-pound hams, and the price was $1.99. I said, "Are you kidding?" I said, "How much are they?" He says, $1.99. And so I said, "Well, how much are they normally?" He said, "Oh, they're normally $8.99. I says, "Well, why are you marking them down to $1.99? He says, "Because we have excess and the expiration date will expire in 3 days. So I said, "Oh, okay, great. As long as I cook it today, I'm good." And so I bought it. And now my challenge is to see how many meals I can make for a family of 4 out of the 3-pound ham that I paid $1.99. Are you ready for this challenge? I am. Okay, so here it is again. It says family owned American made dinner ham. Okay, and on the back it says honey roasted dinner ham right here. Honey roasted dinner ham. Okay, so my point is to you is sometimes when you're in the supermarket, look around because you might find some good deals. You never know. I didn't expect to go in there and find a deal, but there he was, and so I took full advantage of that. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out of the plastic, and we're going to get started, okay? Let me just cut it out. Thank you. Look at that. $1.99 for this ham. Can you believe it? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is my idea and plan. I'm going to try to get 6 meals out of this 3-pound ham for $1.99. Okay? Alright, so let's get started. So I'm going to cut the rope that they have around the outside of it. Okay, let me show you that. Okay? I'm going to cut that right out. Okay, and it's off. Okay? Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to divide it into 6 pieces because I want to do 6 meals. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to cut it right in half to start with. Okay, so I have 2 halves. Okay? And then I'm going to cut each half twice. Once, and then again. Okay, and the same process here. Once, and then again. Okay, so let me let you see that I have 6 pieces. I have 6 pieces, and each piece is going to represent a meal. Okay? Alright. So I'm going to work with one at a time. So I'm going to store the rest of them in my container here until I get to them. So I'm going to do 6 meals, right? Alright, here we go. Okay, so here's one I'm going to work with, and we're going to make quiche. Ham, spinach quiche. So I have 2 pie crusts. It came 2 in a pack. And the 2 pie crusts cost me $2.99. So I'm going to pre-put them in the oven so that they can heat up a little. I just want the crust to get a little soft, not done, not brown, just a little soft, okay? Alright, so now that we have that in the oven, now I want to cut up this ham because I want to saute it so that we can make our quiche, right? Okay. And please don't write me and say that my knife needs to be sharpened. I know, I just haven't gotten to it yet, okay? Kind of busy. But I'm going to get to it, okay? So I'm just going to cut it in small slices like this. Let me show you. And then I'm going to cut it this way, okay? So you get the idea. So I'm using my steak knife because it's sharper than my regular knives until I get time to sharpen them. And I'll show you. You can cut them any way you like. That's not a big deal. Okay? Alright, let me show you this. Okay? Alright. When I sharpen my knives, I'm actually going to do it right in front of you guys, so you'll see that I finally did it. Okay, and I got one last section here. Okay, let me show you this. Look, that one slice that was equal to this, right, yield all of this ham. Now that's incredible, isn't it? Okay, so now we're gonna saute that on the stove. Okay, so give me a minute. I'm gonna set up the frying pan and we're gonna cook the ham. 1 second. Okay guys, the pie crust is out, the both of them. This is what they look like. Okay, that's one, and I have the other here. That's 2. Okay, so you can see it's not brown or anything, right? It just warmed it up so that the crust can have a head start on the cooking and it doesn't taste like dough, raw dough. Okay? Alright, so let's put our ham in. I have some margarine in the frying pan. I have about, I'd say, 1/4 of a stick of margarine. I use Smart margarine. It comes in a tub, but the equivalent is about 1/4 of a cup. Alright, so now let's add what we need to go with this. I'm going to add some garlic. Okay, that's about a teaspoon of garlic. Some onion. granulated onion. Now seasonings is your choice, remember. Some basil. Put some herbs in there. I can get it open. And I'm going to add some black pepper. And the last thing I think I would like to add, if I can find it, is, a little mustard. Not much, just a little, couple of drops. Look, literally a couple of drops. 1, 2, 3 drops. Okay, that's it. Now let's mix that up. Okay. Okay, that's good. But you know, the ham already comes pre-cooked. You're just bringing it up to temp and putting the flavor on it, okay? Okay, I'm going to cut the fire off because the rest of it is going to cook within the quiche, okay? Alright, so I want to bring our 2 crusts down here so you can see. And now I'm going to get together my, let me move this over here, my cheese. So I need my cheese and I need my cream, okay? And we're going to layer it up with the spinach. So let me get all those things and we'll be right back. Thank you. Okay guys, so I have a mixture of, it's called 5 blend cheese. So it's just 5 different types of cheese in one, okay? Alright, so we're going to just put some cheese. Let me make sure you can see. I'm not satisfied. Okay, I think that's better. Great. Now we're going to put some cheese on the bottom of the crust, of the pre-cooked crust. Remember, we only put it in the oven probably less than 5 minutes just to soften the dough, not to brown it. Okay, now let me let you see this. We are making quiche, guys. Ham and spinach quiche. So you can see how I put the cheese on the bottom of the pie crust, right? Okay. Alright, so now we'll remove this a minute. And we're going to make our custard. So I have some heavy cream here left over. Okay, I usually use heavy cream and I mix it with regular milk. So we'll see how much I have here. So let's see. Okay. So I have exactly, as you can see, 1 cup of heavy cream. Okay, we're going to put that in a bowl. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of buttermilk. Now if you don't have buttermilk, you can add 1 cup of milk, okay? I want to add buttermilk today. 1 cup of buttermilk. Now you know buttermilk is very thick, and heavy cream, that's 1 cup, is thick. So you can see how this will definitely come together, right? Okay, so now I have to get my eggs out. Let me get my eggs. 1 second. Okay, so I cracked 6 eggs. Okay, 6 eggs. And I'm gonna put it in with the cream, which is the buttermilk and the heavy cream. I'm beating it first. Okay, and pour slowly, so if you have any shells, you can see it and stop ahead of time, so that the shells don't go in. I didn't have any shells this time. Okay. Now we want to add some salt, kosher salt. As much and little as you like. I'm going to add some granulated onion. Some black pepper. And I already added some garlic to the ham, so I don't want to add any more fresh garlic because I don't want it to dominate. But I am going to add a little drop of garlic, ground garlic, granulated garlic. Okay, that's it. Alright, so now I'm going to mix this up. I'm beating it with a fork. And one more thing I'm going to add is 3 more drops of mustard. Drops. Look, drop. Wait. It's coming out too slow. Okay, try this again. 1 drop. 2 drops. 3 drops. 3 drops of mustard. That's to give it some color and flavor. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to pour. This is now a custard, okay? You have your eggs and your cream, alright? So now we're going to pour the custard over the cheese. But before we do that, we're going to add our ham. So remember, we cooked our ham in margarine or butter if you choose. I'm going to set this down over here. Okay, and you're just going to spread it out over the bottom of the crust, so everybody gets some. Okay, and you want to do it to both of them. Now remember, this was only one piece of the ham out of 6 pieces. One piece. And out of that one piece, you're going to see, I'm going to be able to make 2 quiche. That's incredible. 2. That's 2 meals right there. Because one quiche will feed a family of 4. And I'm doing 2. So there you go. That's 2 meals right there alone. So maybe I can get even more. I'm going to see. See how far I can go. Okay, if you need to move some around, go ahead. It's okay. It's yours. All right. Now let me show you what we got. That's one. Look at all that ham out of one piece of ham. Remember, I cut it into 6 pieces. I paid $1.99. So each piece is around 34 cents worth of ham. How much? 34 cents worth of ham. Oh, you're loving this, aren't you? And this is the second one. You're talking about operating on a budget. That'll do it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my custard and pour it in. Just half of it, right? I'm not filling it up right now. We just want to cover the ham halfway. Not all the way, halfway. Okay, well, let me let you see that. So you can see that the crust is still not all covered, right? Just half of it. Half of the custard is covering half of the crust in both of them, okay? Got a little spot here I want to get. There we go. Okay. Now I want to put my spinach in. Well, let me get another layer of cheese. Why not? We like cheese. Another layer of cheese over the custard. And can you just imagine how cheesy this is going to be? Oh my goodness. Another layer of cheese over the ham and custard. Okay. And let me let you see that. So, let's recap. We toasted the crust in the oven just to get it soft, not to brown it or anything. And then we cooked the ham on the frying pan with a little garlic and pepper and margarine. Then we started layering up. So we had our cheese, and then our ham, and then some more cheese, some custard, and then some more cheese. So now we're on our way to the spinach. So we have our spinach here. Okay, baby spinach. So we're just going to put that on the top like a flower. Put that all around. And I'm doing the same to both pie crusts. Okay, let me let you see that so that you can see how I did this. So here's our spinach. Okay, and we did this to both of them. Here's the other one. Okay? Okay. So now we're going to pour the balance of our custard over the spinach. Okay? Let's do it. Make sure you tuck it in because it can go over the edge. So just be mindful and push the spinach and on the edges in so that it doesn't go over onto the counter. Okay, so we're done. We have our custard in, and now the only thing left is to put the cheese on the top. Let me show you the custard over the spinach. Okay, now we're going to put the cheese on the top, on both of them. And I'm pushing the spinach down so that it can get within the reach of the cream. Same thing here. Okay, and I gotta do this one. pushing that in so that everything can get coated with the cheese. Okay. And there we have it, guys. This is ham spinach quiche. Remember, the piece of ham cost us that one piece from the total of 6 pieces. That one piece, 34 cents. Okay? So let me give you the breakdown money-wise from everything I used with the quiche. The ham was 34 cents. The spinach, I paid $4.99 for a large container. This big, it's pretty big. It's, what is this? It looks like 6, I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. I think that says 16 ounces. Okay, it's pretty big. It costs $4.99. So the spinach cost $1.50. The ham was 34 cents. The pie crust was $3, and the cheese was $2 worth. Because I buy a big bag of cheese and I break it down into packages of $2. Okay, so the total price for the everything is under $7 for 2 quiche. Under $7 for 2 quiche. So if we break that down per meal, 1 quiche will feed a family of 4. So we're talking what, $3.35, $3.40 a meal. Oh, you can't beat that, right? You got everything you need there. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to cook it on 350 until the cheese is melted and brown. Okay, and I'll bring you back at that point. Just wrap your head around that a minute. 2 quiche for $7, or 1 meal for around $3.40, give or take. Ooh, that is definitely budget. A great budget. Okay, we'll be back when the quiche is done. Thanks. I'd like to give you the word of the day, okay? Are you ready for it? Okay. Your reality is your reality. It's not mine. It's not your mother's, your father's, your sister's, your brother's, your child's. It's yours. So if you look at the sky and you say the sky is gray, and I look at the sky and I say the sky is blue, it is the way you see it, and it is the way I see it. Because only you can live within your reality. Okay? So sometimes you say people don't understand you. Sometimes you say the problem is with other people because they don't get you. Okay, well, maybe they don't get you. But as long as you get you, and you are comfortable with your reality, that's really all that matters. Because at the end of it, you gotta live within whatever you say or do as a result of your reality. The word of the day is, your reality is your reality. Own it. Okay, that's the word of the day. Hey guys, the ham spinach quiche is out. That's one. And this is the second one. Okay, And let me see if I can get a thumbnail on this. Got to have it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'd like to get a thumbnail. Spinach quiche. Yay, thumbnail. Nice. Okay. Okay guys, I'm sorry to tell you, but I can't cut the quiche right now. It has to settle. Okay, so you taste yours and you comment to me and let me know how you like it. It's simpler than you thought, right? Guys, I came back to tell you this because I thought about it and I didn't want to leave you like that. So when you tap on the middle of the quiche, it should not be shaken like jelly. It should be firm, okay? That's one thing I wanted to come and tell you. And also to let it rest before you cut it because you want it to firm up, okay? Alright, that's what I wanted to tell you. And remember, you're cooking it until the edge of the crust gets brown and the cheese gets a tan on it, okay? Alright, bye-bye. Okay, until next time, please give it a thumbs up if you like the video. I think I brought it on 34 cents worth of ham. Okay, and the whole meal for 2 quiche was under $7. And share the video, please share the video, let it go viral everywhere. And subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. What are you waiting on to join the family? I'm waiting on you. Okay, alright, check out the links below. I have a Patreon and a GoFundMe if there's something that interests you and you feel like you would like to participate in that. That would be wonderful. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love you. Bye-bye.